Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright, I think this deck has a lot of potential. I mean, I have no first turn plays, which is pretty par for the course for me, frankly. Not that many second turn plays, although they're all really awesome. Second turn, a lot of the time I'm going to be paying 2 life, drawing a card, and taking some beatings. But can the deck recover from that? I've got a couple Shadow Bolts, a Drain Life, Mortal Coil, that's okay. But really, it's because I've got 2 Shadow Flames, which is some really powerful board clear. It does require me to have a minion and then blow up that minion, but this is some really, for 4 mana, you can often do 4 damage or more to all the targets, certainly 3 or more. And that's pretty darn strong, especially the minion you're going to blow up can probably attack first. But I also have 3 Power Overwhelmings, which means I can drop Power Overwhelming on a much weaker minion and then blow it up with Shadow Flame for crazy Apocalypse board clear. And I have stuff, man. I've got 2 Harvest Golems, that's some serious card advantage. 2 Yetis, they usually get card advantage. Ancient Brewmaster, I've got the Azure Drake, which is an expensive, like an overpriced Yeti, but he draws me a card and he makes my Drain Life or Shadow Bolts do more damage. Violet Teacher, I don't have that. I actually have a fair number of spells when you count the Power Overwhelmings. Violet Teacher, so I can give some crappy thing, maybe one of her 1/1 tokens, +4/+4, and then beat someone. And I've got some decent sort of 5 and 6 strength too. This deck hopefully can use this Warlock powers to just keep putting out more and more cards. It is likely vulnerable to a really strong early rush, but it's hard to make a deck that will consistently rush really hard in the arena. You can just keep picking low-cost cards, and it's not that hard to make a weenie deck, to make something that can rush. But can it rush hard and consistently? That's tough, because you can choose all the cheap minions, but a lot of the time you're going to be getting crappy cheap minions mixed in with your good ones. Consistency would be hard. So this is awesome. I don't want either of those in my starting hand, really, but this is a fantastic start because it's got 2 of my really good 2-cost cards. I only have 4 in a deck. Okay, wow, this is like a power fast start for me. So that's a good sign. There's a Hunter, which may not be as good a sign, because, I mean, there's some serious synergy between our abilities for him. And that every time he uses his ability, I take 2 damage. Every time I use my ability, I take 2 damage. We can erode my life pool really quickly. Now, I do have 2 very good 2-cost plays. Do I want to coin one out? If I wait and coin out the Harvest Golem, that's not going to be a big improvement. This will give me something that's alive and can fight. I think I have to. I think not doing that is throwing away too much opportunity. And, I mean, my hand has a smooth casting cost curve with the extra card being at 2. So I can go 2, 2, 3, etc. That's fine. Okay, so that can kill mine, which was expected, but I think, you know what? I think I'm going to kill it and then draw a card. I don't want to attack him and then draw a card. And I didn't really want to play the Fairy Dragon and just have that junk out. It'd be okay. Maybe it would have been smarter to play the Fairy Dragon and trade, but then I'm not really gaining any board position. This way, board is clear and I drew a card. So it could be worse. Animal Companion is pretty bad, though. The bear is bad, but not that bad because I have, of course, the Shadow Bolt. So, yeah, let's just de-bear. Whatever. Again, not gaining any board position, but I've got more cards. So I am not unhappy with the current state of the game, and I'm hopefully going to start just putting out fat every damn turn. Fat or 2 medium-sized cards. That is a smaller bear. That bear may find itself inadequate for its current purpose. Although, it does 3 damage. It wouldn't take much more than that bear to finish off the Shillwind Yeti. Bear, Arcane Shot, boom. Then shoot me for 2 and whatever. But, or the kill command. Okay, that sucks. So that was a shitty turn for me, I must admit. Alright, we could play multiple things. I mean, we could play some of these big things, but I think the best play is this and that. If he has multi-shot, that's kind of bad for me, but if he uses the bear to try and kill this, because it looks like bear survives, I can mortal coil it, which would work out to my advantage, I think. It is good for me to have stuff on the board for when I draw one of my many billions of... that's very annoying, but I can still mortal coil it, so my plan still holds. If I draw one of my many billions of power overwhelmings, I do want to have something out there that can function. Yeah, there it is. Not helping right now, but mortal coil, this does help. And... let's see. I'm trading if I kill it. My health is lower, though, so I'd better do that. And then he'd be a 5/5, which is not that impressive. I think the Yeti is still the best choice. I should probably save that. I might have to recycle her or something like that, because I'm not doing that fabulous. Despite my general confidence in my cards, I am down a third of my health, and he's down nothing. So, I have to work to turn this around. It's mostly, yeah, that kill command is screwing me. Your stupid kill commands. Very annoying. Okay, what do we got? Sludge Belcher. You're fine. Let's do that. Sludge it up. I should probably kill that, but I don't really want to. I'm going to draw a card instead, even though my life is kind of low. I may not be drawing any more cards, but it worked out for mana that turn. Now, if you Unleash the Hounds... if you have an Unleash the Hounds combo, that's bad. If you just Unleash the Hounds and use them to do 4 damage to him, that's okay. Silencing him would be very annoying. Birds would be annoying. So I'm just going to draw a card, because he knows I don't have any secrets or stealth. Well, I'm unlikely to have stealth. They're neutral stealth minions. That's no good. That's when we start doing power overwhelmings. So, I think that is called for. Power overwhelming on this guy will fall 1 short of killing it, but then I can just play this and it'll clear them both and we'll all be happy. Well, my opponent won't be happy, but I will all be happy. Boom. So that was a turn. I didn't know that he was polite as he belched sludge. But there you go. So that turn went a little bit more in my favor. Oh, deadly shot. Oh, that sucks because it hit the right target. Very annoying. Killing him would have been fine because he's smaller and I would have still had a replacement for him. But okay. What are you doing? Shooting me? Yeah, I do need to start doing something about the being shot quotient. And a secret. I'm going to have to see what I do about that. First we're going to attack him and see if it triggers anything. No. So, can shoot whatever I play for 4, probably. It's not the end of the world, I guess. Dark Scale Healer. New shooter. Oh no! Then I'll Ancient Brewmaster her. I don't know if this is actually the best move, but I sort of saw the snipe coming, and this is the most psychologically, irritating move for sure. I have to be careful because my life total is low enough that bad things could go really fast. Okay. So he shot me. He's saving 2 cards in his hand. I don't know what they are. But they either cost more than 4, or I really don't know what they are. I would think you would want to play minions if they cost less than 4. So I could hit him for 5 and then Shadow Flame this. I think that's a little excessive, but it might not be bad. Shadow Flame doesn't damage him. It's just enemy minions. I would be sacrificing him. But I mean, I could trade him for that without the Shadow Flame, or I could hit him for 5, and I'm basically converting Shadow Flame into 5 damage. I don't have any good way to make him win. I think what I want to do... So I'm going to play him and get a big fat 6/6. Should I not Shadow Flame, save that? Yeah, actually, what am I talking about? I should save that. I can play something else, like him, he's fat, and then play this, and he'll be even fatter. I have a gigantic army of fatness, and I'll just deliver some beatings. Because these guys are all big. Like, I don't know how much AoE a hunter can put together, but it's going to be pretty hard to stop this. And I've got the double taunt feature, right? Because the Sludge Belcher, even if you kill him, he drops another taunt. So this is like having 2 taunts on the board. It takes twice as many actions to get through them. Now, yes, the slime that comes out, which it's like a Gold Shire Footman. It takes very little to kill it, but it still takes something. It takes an attack or a spell or an ability. You have to do something to kill it after you've killed him, unless you just silence him, which is very effective. But I think if he could have silenced him, he would have done it ages ago, and now he might want to use it on him. So, yeah, those kill commands. He has so many kill commands. I have to watch out for that. But it doesn't matter because he's super dead. Okay. See, it looked a little ugly at the start, and that's even with a really fast hand with this deck. So I might be in trouble there, but I mean, it sure pumps out card advantage later on, which is the plan. Use the Warlock card drawing power to draw better cards than your opponent. That's the hope, anyway. And yes, if the other player has their deck loaded with even fatter things, then they might take me out. But that's where the Warlockness kicks in, because I can draw more cards so that if it's close, maybe I can keep up in face of their much fatter things. Especially since if their deck is actually slower on average than mine, then I get a little bit of time to beat them down before they can really kick into gear. Okay, again, we don't want these in the starting hand. I guess we'll keep the Mortal Coil, because it's one of my cheaper cards, and I might get a chance to use it. To draw it. If I can draw a card with it, that would be fine. Okay, we're doing nothing first turn, except Squelch. Very important action. There's unlimited card advantage out of Squelch. Unlimited. Okay, no first turn action from him. My second turn action. Draw a card. Which, again, just looking at my deck on the deck construction screen, you can tell many games my second turn action is to draw a card. If he has not played a thing on the first turn, it makes me happier. Okay, now I am still going super slow here. It's not great. I could Drain Life that and then Mortal Coil it next turn. That is a contingent play and just generally bad. So we're gonna play the Shattered Sun Cleric without her, like, waste her battle cry, because she's still a 3/2 to fight the 2/3, and that's kind of what I'm looking for.
Not on my watch.
He has the coin and he didn't use the coin. I gotta remember that. He's probably saving it for something important that I'm not going to like. I can save this in Power Overwhelming to do something crazy later on, so that's not bad. I could just Drain Life him, but I'm thinking I could just play him. Like, he'll get his ass kicked, but I could just play him. I'm tempted to Drain Life this and then Mortal Coil it to get me another card. That is a lot of effort to get another card, since I could just do this and then use the Bluegill to kill him. Maybe I should just do that. Alright, fine. I did give up my ability to ambush Power Overwhelming. Maybe dumb. I need to get some of my cheaper creatures, though. I've got all my removal in my hand, almost. My next two cards are going to be Power Overwhelmings and then another Shadow Bolt, and I'm going to lose the game because my hand is all removal, and he can generate a lot more minions. Especially if he plays stuff like that. Now, on the other hand, if I could play something and, you know, Shadow Flame it, I could kill a lot of stuff. So that's not the worst giant army of death out there. Like, I could do something extreme like Shadow Bolt her and then Mortal Coil that, and then there goes his army. But, I don't know. I can also play this. Of course, then I don't have enough mana to Mortal Coil. That's not as good. You know, maybe I will just play this guy, even though he's going to die. Because now I can also Mortal Coil this thing, which I'm going to do first, because it draws a card. Yeah, I knew more Power Overwhelming. I did draw another actual minion, so I shouldn't complain. We'll just play him. If he wants to trade those two guys for him, that's fine. He's more likely going to use a spell and one of them. 4 health is just a little bit much for a Paladin with this much mana to kill, although I guess he could coin an Avenging Wrath. I think he wants to save that Avenging Wrath.
Let me think.
If he has one. It is an epic card. Okay, the ultra card drawing that he's getting here is really bad. That I do not like. God damn it. 8 cards in his hand. On the other hand, I can kill this fairly easily with the Drain Life, but even then I need to draw a decent minion to play, because otherwise I'm getting nowhere. That was really bad for me.
I wonder.
So I'm supposed to draw more cards. That's fine, though. I'm okay with that. So, I wish I could play her and then Drain Life. That would be much better, although he's going to kill it all off anyway. But no. I think all I can really do here is Drain Life this sucker and then draw a card. Which means I should have drawn the card first, because who knows, right? But no. I have a handful of, like, almost all the minion killing cards in my deck. I'm supposed to get a million, like, fat minions, and I've got nothing much to play. That is also not good.
One shot, one.
Oh, wonderful. That's what I need. Him drawing even more cards so that I'm not getting the advantage out of being a Warlock. The advantage of having more cards. There's a lot of junk, too. If I could draw something that I could blow up that had 3 attack. No, of course not. So I could play her, Shadow Bolt, something, and I get a 1/1. But that'll do 1 damage to this. I mean, it'll kill her, sure, but doing 1 damage to him means he'll get the maximum cards out of him, which is bad. On the other hand, if I play this, he's still going to get the maximum cards out of him. If I just play her and draw a card, I'm going to take a beating. I'm almost wondering if I should just play him and Shadow Bolt that guy so he can't get an extra 1 out of him from this. Because the 1/7 will stop a lot of this junk. But I don't want to put it out and let him hit it for 1. I could always play him, which will draw me a card, but I only have 2 mana, so I probably can't play whatever it is. And his army doesn't actually hit for that much damage, but it's not good. He also might be able to humiliate my guy, which is really not good. No, I think I'm actually going to blow up his guy. Which I hate to do. Such a waste of a Shadow Bolt in many ways, but it's preventing him from drawing a card. And whatever else I do that is useful was going to give him yet another card. Like, give him a card and still have that guy alive. If he's alive, he could heal it with some kind of neutral minion, or he could buff it, Blessing of Kings on him, start kicking my ass and drawing more cards, so... I feel like it had to die. Now these guys can take off a lot of his health and only lose a 1/1. Now.
Reporting for duty.
If he's playing that, then he's not planning to lose that thing, is he? Because if I kill this, it's going to kill off all the rest of his army. But I don't have that stuff left anymore, unfortunately. If I play this, then I draw a card, and it's got to be something I can play for 3 or less, because I can't... God damn it.
So
I could play her, and I could blow her up to kill all those minions, but just killing him would kill all those minions. Kind of frustrating. I don't want to spend my Siphon Soul to kill him. I'm going to need that if he has something crazy. I guess we're going to do the Azure Drake. I'm going to take a beating, but I don't want to put out the Lord of the Arena and have him just die to that junk either. Okay, we're going to draw a card. A Mortal Coil would be good. I already used my Mortal Coil. I'm not going to get a Mortal Coil. Dumbass. Now, this could go downhill in a hurry. Even though his entire army would die if this guy dies. Oh, god damn it! That stupid thing! He's gonna kick my ass with those cult leaders, for sure. That is insanity. Apparently I should have played her and Shadow Flamed her. The miracle of hindsight. Where were you all my life? It's getting a little late. So I can't play him in Shadow Flame. I don't have enough mana. Although I could play her Power Overwhelming and then Shadow Flame. I guess that's the thing you do.
I wonder.
Summoning portal open.
Die everything all at once so that you don't draw cards from him, you dick. Now I'll draw a card. My other Shadow Bolt. I have now, I think, literally drawn every spell in my deck. I have 11 minions left. Nope, there's one more Power Overwhelming, I think. Yeah, because I have 3. So, there's 1 Power Overwhelming and 10 minions. How much do you want to bet the next card is Power Overwhelming?
Silvermoon shall not fall.
So now we're both going to start dropping all our fat here. That's what's going to happen. He's got a weapon to trigger off that guy, which is unpleasant. Killing him, like, I don't want to Siphon Soul those guys. That's way too excessive. So, I guess we're just going to play the Lord of the Arena and Yeti, or, you know what, I'm going to play the Violet Teacher. Even though I'm not casting a spell right away, I don't think it's that likely that she's going to die before I can, and even if she does, it's not the end of the world. This Paladin, though. Ugh. This stupid cult Paladin. So he could go boom, boom. Oh, Consecrate, that's bad. Now this guy can kill him. He can keep his... You could maybe hit her, like, kill her with him, and then have 6 damage True Silver Champion, which would take off almost half my life at this point. There's a negative consequence. Yep. Ow. She's not quite big enough to Shadow Flame away his whole army. Wow, and he's got a combo with that too. He has a lot of combos. I guess I'm going to have to boost her and Shadow Flame. That's going to turn him into 5 attack though. That's... So then I have to Shadow Bolt him. That's 3, 5... 3, 5... 9, all 10 mana, and 4 cards to blow up these guys. Don't have a lot of choice that I see, though. I think that's the only way I come out of this. that evened out our cards. He's got a crap weapon and I've got nothing. But he has 30 health and I've got 7. And I don't have a lot of taunt stuff left lying around. I'm in so much trouble. You may as well hit me for 1, dude. Yeah. I don't think I can recover from this. Does Dread Infernal help or hurt my prospects? Because, yeah, he kills that. That evens out the 1 damage that he does. Don't think it's good, though. I think I'm better off Siphon Souling him and playing a Yeti. It's a good thing that thing gives me 3 health, because if it was an Assassinate, I'd be in worse shape.
Handle it!
Ah, that's no good.
Reporting for duty.
I am so close to just dead. If he just goes for my face, then I don't think I can recover. If he kills the Yeti, then I might be able to hold him off. He's got 5 mana left, too. Ah, that's horrible.
I wonder.
If he had the Might in his Blessing of Might in his hand, he could just kill me now. Or any blessing, actually. Literally any blessing except Blessing of Wisdom would kill me now. Nope, he's going for the control. And he used his face. It was fine, because the Dread Infernal is going to kill all these 1/1s anyway.
Move quickly.
Okay, that's not great for me, but it's not the end of the world. I probably still can't survive. Yeah, no, I can't, because he's still got 6 damage anyway. God damn it. Would any of my 2 mana cards help me? I've already used that. No, they wouldn't. Whatever. So annoying, this guy. It's all that Cult Leader. If he hadn't drawn 4 cards from Cult Leaders, like at least 4. Yeah, apparently that one turn when I could have blown up my what's-her-face, my Violet Teacher, and like spent my 2nd Shadow Flame to take out his army of basically crap, it would have actually been worth it in hindsight. But I don't think I made the wrong choice at the time. Mostly I need my deck to not give me every single spell at the cost of minions. But we'll see how much that happens to me in the future next time. If you like this, please click the eponymous button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.